Deliveries from the large chains can cost even more than a sit-in restaurant. We show how you could save hundreds of pounds on pizza.
I think this is better than Domino's.
Scoffing popcorn, think it's healthy, think again.
Some of these popcorns are as high as 50% sugar.
Roll up, free popcorn.
If your house is anything like ours, there's one ritual that's a little too frequent.
And if the ding-dong of the pizza delivery driver sends you into fits of ecstasy, you're far from alone.
84% of us regularly tuck into the doughy stuff, with the UK delivery market worth a lot of dough. £3 billion to be precise.
Wait, Anna, you better not have finished that.
No. Have I? Oh, sorry. Yep, the hip healthy eating trend has completely swerved around the pizza. In fact, sales are up nearly 5% in the last year. Oh yes, no matter what you do, you cannot defeat the pizza. Just can't get through it. Try again.
But deliveries from the large chains can cost even more than a sit-in restaurant. A small original cheese and tomato from Domino's is £10.99. That's compared to £8.70 for a similar sized margarita from Pizza Express.
With prices that high, a family pizza night can be a costly treat. For the Reid family from Kilsyth, it's a regular expense.
I've been told you have a bit of a pizza addiction.
That's correct, yes. We get them delivered, it'll be somewhere like Domino's.
So how much roughly do you spend on pizza a month?
Twice a month, it's anywhere kind of between kind of £25 and £30 at a go.
At that rate, the Reids are munching through £600 a year. Their penchant for pizza is a pricey problem.
It's a lot of money on pizza.
It is, yes.
But it's a treat and it's fun.
Yes. Let's see, the kids definitely, they enjoy it. They see it as part of the family time.
With pizza love continuing to grow, the supermarkets have their eye on a slice of the action. They're selling pizzas made in-store that look very similar to the delivery bestsellers, but at a much lower price.
Domino's cheapest 7-inch pizza, for example, is £4.99, whereas the supermarket's 14-inch offerings come in at £3.50 to £4. And you're getting much more for your dough. They are twice as big across as the Domino's 7-inch.
And for you maths boffins out there, that means 4 times as much pizza. So are the supermarket versions any different? So pizzas, I mean, they're fairly basic things. Just how expensive are they to make?
No, they're not expensive at all. The ingredients are relatively cheap along with the pizza base.
So it's basically just sort of a dough base with a few ingredients piled on top, isn't it?
Yeah, they're frozen bases that are then defrosted and just some frozen ingredients that are defrosted and put on a pizza.
Of the big supermarkets, Asda's leading the way, with its own brand pizza sales up more than 6% in the last year.
If it's done right, you're probably going to make 30% profit per pizza.
With margins that big on supermarket pizzas, how much are delivery companies making? Or are their pizzas so special that it's worth paying a premium over restaurant pizza?
If the Reid family thought that supermarket pizzas were just as good as their beloved delivery, it would save them hundreds of pounds without needing to sacrifice their precious family time. So, to get the kids on board, we've come up with a cunning plan.
Dad has allowed us to rig their house with hidden cameras. We've even put a cam on him. We're disguising a £3.50 supermarket pizza in a delivery box. Can little Gabriel, big sister Christy and her pal Mia tell the difference?
Do you think this is going to work?
To be honest, I'll be surprised if we manage to fool my son. He's a bit of a pizza connoisseur. He really likes his pizzas. My daughter, I don't think she'll notice the difference.
We invited ourselves next door and commandeered their oven to cook our Asda pizza.
Meanwhile, I'm getting into my delivery outfit, to make sure the pizza arrives in authentic delivery style. The pizza's out of the neighbour's oven and into a box. Time to see if the kids smell a rat. I'm confident in my outfit, but will the Asda pizza let me down?
Hiya.
Oh,
pizza day. Thanks very much. Cheers.
Cool, bye.
Thank you.
Cool helmet, swaggy glasses.
Can you just sit down?
Oh,
It's the moment of truth.
this is gonna be a pizza, please. Oh, hold on.
So far, they've got no idea it's an Asda job cooked up next door.
Okay.
But how does it taste?
This is good. You don't like it, do you?
Sour? How can your pizza be sour? Yeah, we went for Domino's. Domino's is better.
I think this is better than Domino's' pepperoni.
So Gabriel's not so keen, but the girls say they prefer it. Time to reveal what we've been up to and what they've really been eating. You've just had pizza, haven't you?
Yes.
I'll tell you why your pizza got here so quick, because I delivered it. We cooked a pizza next door. Am I meant to
You're
do
the
it?
one with the swaggy glasses on.
I was one with the glasses. Hidden cameras. There's one in that. There's a little camera up on the fridge.
Oh, that's smart.
And over there, in the cat food, we've hidden a camera in there. So as you know, we were making a film about pizza. What did you think of it?
I liked it.
Yeah, like pizza. Pizza's
Not
nice.
bad.
What
He didn't like it.
It was okay.
If the Reids swapped their deliveries for supermarket pizza, it would save them more than £250 a year.
So if you've got a takeaway habit, try dressing up as a delivery driver and splash out on some swaggy glasses. You could make some serious savings.
Awesome.
Thanks. Can a bit more.
There's not a lot left, Sabrina, but all right.
Do you love popcorn, Anna? Yeah. Oh, oh. A bit.
Popcorn. We're stuffing ourselves full of it these days.
Believe it or not, it's the fastest growing grocery product in Britain, with sales doubling in just 4 years. So, Morris.
Why have we fallen in love with popcorn?
What? What's the matter with you? Popcorn's healthy, Anna. From Metcalfe's, Propercorn and Tyrrell's to own brands like Tesco's and Waitrose, everyone's cashing in on this seemingly healthy snack.
It's popular, but prices can make your eyes pop. Check this out. A bag of Tyrrell's popcorn is nearly twice the price of Tyrrell's crisps.
Many of us are buying popcorn because we think it's healthier. So is it? Hi, Anna.
How are you?
Good. I've brought us snacks. Crisp and popcorn.
Okay.
I'm hoping dietitian Anna Daniels will give me the all clear to eat my own body weight in popcorn. So I've got lots of different brands here. Surely popcorn is a healthier snack than crisps.
Well, sometimes, but I think it's worth comparing because some of these popcorns are really high in sugar. Some of them have, 15 grams per 100 grams of sugar. Some have 30, and some even have as high as 50 grams per 100 grams. That's 50% sugar. You want to be avoiding those if you're trying to eat healthily.
Does that mean goodbye to sweet and salty?
That's going to have a lot of sugar in it.
That's my favourite.
Ditch those.
Sweet and salt, salted caramel.
Sweet and salty there.
Anna's ruthless.
That's another one.
It's a total sugar cull.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. Goodbye. So we're just left with salted crisps and salted popcorn. Surely salted popcorn is going to be better than the crisps. To find out, we're going to calorie compare them. Time to hang up our snacks in order of healthiness.
So we've got our washing line.
This has to be the weirdest washing ever.
So let's start with our lowest calorie snack.
We've got the lowest is actually Walker's baked oven crisps.
So crisps, not popcorn.
That's right.
OK, 1-0 to crisps. Not a good start for popcorn.
Next we've got proper corn. Okay, sea salted. Then we've got Metcalfe's skinny popcorn. And next up we've got Tyrrell's posh corn. And then we've got Tyrrell's sea salted crisps.
Okay, so popcorn's not doing quite bad then.
Not too bad. Next up we've got kettle chips. And they're very much in line with Tyrrell's.
So we've got 2 lots of popcorns left on the table.
Yeah. We've got Tesco popcorn, salted.
Tesco own brand has more calories than kettle chips.
That's right, yeah.
So what is the highest calorie snack on our table?
So the last one left is Butterkist, simply salted popcorn. This is the highest out of all of these snacks.
I can't believe it.
Well, this popcorn has 537 calories per 100 grams, and that's 27% more than the proper corn.
So maybe the fact that they've got more calories means they're more tasty?
Not always, but it's not for me to say.
Well, it wouldn't be Super Shoppers if we didn't have Anna Richardson in a dubious costume conducting a taste test.
Roll up, roll up. Free popcorn. Free.
Anyone seen the organ grinder?
I like that. I just want to know which one you prefer the taste of. You a fan of popcorn?
I love popcorn.
In yellow, I've got Propcorn, our lowest calorie contender, versus Butterkist Simply Salted in red. 27% more calories, nearly double the fat.
Red. The red one?
Yeah.
The red one.
Okay, for me, probably the yellow.
I'm going to go with that one.
The yellow.
I think the red. I think I prefer that one. I think I prefer the yellow as well.
So Ross prefers the red. Mum?
The red.
Well, the votes are in, and surprisingly, the healthier proper corn was almost as popular as the higher fat Butterkist, losing out by just a single vote.
Do you think that popcorn's healthy? Fewer calories than crisps?
Yeah.
Which is the lowest calorie one?
That one. Yeah, the red.
Wrong!
If you are watching your waistline, beware. Popcorn isn't always a healthy alternative. The good news is the lower calorie stuff seems to be just as tasty.
You did go for the one that had lower calories.
Oh, there we go.
So you've gone for the lighter popcorn.
Is that good news?
That's really good news.
Awesome.
Thank you.